Which brings us to our main event. Again, the moment of hope, in which AJ Styles defeated Psychosis, Jerry Lynn, and Low-Ki in a double elimination match to become the first X Division champion. And this match kicked so much ass.
And the match type was unique and cool.
Yeah, because there was rumblings that they were going to do a tournament beforehand, which this, I guess, technically is, but it's just a tournament all built into one match.
Tournament of fucking losers.
Yeah, except Psychosis. Actually, no, Psychosis lost in the first show too.
Yeah, he lost on the first show as well.
He lost to the Johnsons. They really, and like, there's no excuse. They wrote both these shows back to back. What are you doing? Why are you having all these people lose?
Technically, this match should have been all three of the Flying Elvises and the two Johnsons.
Yeah, to crown the first X Division champion.
Yeah.
Rod Johnson is the first.
Fuck. In a better world.
But yeah, this match ruled, particularly when it got down to the final exchanges between Jerry Lynn and AJ Styles, where it just kicked ass. Like, those two guys just went out there, did everything they could. Crowd was going nuts. It was obviously the best match on both of these shows by far. It was the only match that really got time on both of these shows by far. It's interesting. Both these shows were formatted to have like long 40-minute main events, which I find interesting. It's just like, we'll just finish the rest of the show with a match and get to the finish line.
I thought Styles and Lynn were really great in this. I thought Key was really cool in this, but it's really funny to see like prototype Key before he realizes that he's like a killer.
Yeah.
Even Psychosis was pretty great in this, but he was clearly the fourth man. I thought it was really fun to see like the crowd get into it, because at first they weren't really going for it, but as soon as AJ and Psychosis the first two in?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as they started going, like, the crowd was like, oh shit, alright, we're with this now, which was really fun to watch. I just wanted to mention real quick, this main event had 3 of the worst theme songs I have ever fucking heard in my life.
You see, there's a lot of very good, like, these shows have My World, which is a great theme song. It has Scott Hall's Marvelous Me, which is a great theme song.
Which is the best song of all time.
It's really up there. And the New Church theme, I can't remember, was it the full New Church theme, or was it just like
No, it was just the and then silence.
So yeah, it was the intro to the New Church theme, so it didn't quite have that yet. But then every other theme song on the show was terrible.
AJ's theme is great.
Born and raised in the USA.
Low-Ki's theme was terrible.
Yeah.
It started up, like, it was like, started off just going dun, dun, dun. And then, like, he made his way, like, a meter from the ring, and it went into, like, a metal riff.
Yeah.
Psychosis sucked. Just bad. And Jerry Lynn's was, like, nothing. It was, like a little... It wasn't even metal. It's Jerry Lynn. You could have just had a guy go...
Which is eventually what his theme would become.
But it's like, yeah, nothing.
But there was 2 good songs.
I'm putting AJ Styles' theme in there as well. There's 3 good songs.
Born and Raised in the USA is a terrible song, too.
Born and raised in the USA.
Also, the intro theme is also great, so it has that going for it.
Yeah, that one is... that theme does slap, as the kids say.
And that brings us to the end of the second show, where AJ Styles is crowned X Division champion. Mike Tenay has an incredible call at the end of that match, where he's like, remember the name, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles, the future of our sport has arrived. And it goes back to what we talked about earlier, where it's very clear that they are positioning AJ as like the next promising star that you should really pay attention to coming out of these first 2 shows, as opposed to the rest, which is just like weird nostalgia and Jeff Jarrett and Ken Shamrock doing stuff. But like, AJ is the TNA guy.
And Malice, come on.
But like all those other guys, like Malice was in WCW. AJ Styles is fair enough. So was AJ, but for like 2 matches. He's the guy that you're supposed to come out of this show feeling like, whoa, AJ Styles, he's special.
Yeah, and I think they did a good job of it.
Yeah,
despite the first pay-per-view.
Despite having him being pinned by an Elvis.
Yeah, but to be fair, hopefully that's setting up... I don't know these things. I legitimately have no clue if that sets up an X title match, but I hope it does.
You would hope so, but...